Hi guys, I'm here to give sequence, and this is the second video out of the fourth video that I'm doing to explain the authentic male journey, which is basically the movement from the full self to the true self. On the first video I explain what the journey towards the success, the journey of the first half of life, which is pretty much where the full self is formed. And not just the full self is pretty much our ego. That's when in our ego, the way that our ego is formed is through answering the question, am I loved enough? And do I have what it takes to be successful? And the way to change this answer is by acquiring possession and being loved by our parents, co-workers, institution that we belong in. The problem is when we hit around here, which is normally around the third or the fourth decade of life, something happens, something changes. The body start getting old. We might need glasses, and the stomach might have an ulcer or something. The preoccupations, the worriedness and concerns in being successful hits us, and we are not young anymore. And then another thing that changes a lot is we are not talking anymore about something that happens 10 years ago or 5 years ago. We are remembering things that happened 30 years ago, 25 years ago. The notion of time and space changes. These bring fear of being abandonment, fear of future, fear of a life. One starts to realize that life is short, that soon one is gonna die, and then this anxiety kicks in. And if you don't have a strong ego formed, you can go to depression, and then that's when the real crisis of limitations happens. That's when the ego is challenged, when success starts losing power. Success is not answer the questions anymore that once it was, and it can lead exactly to this dark place here, and then that's the place where suicide happens. Ideally, it was to be one to stay here and not go to this dark place and then move on to the next stage, but that doesn't happen very often. Everything, all the odds tell us to go back to successful life and keep doing this game on and on and on. The problem is also here, a lot of men hits the midlife crisis when a great event happens, a divorce, a loss of a job, a death of a loved one, or a serious illness. When people are confronting with such big events, that's when the ego loses his power and doesn't know what to do. And then that's also when the psychological disorders hits on, and when a man doesn't know what to do with that, he goes to a darker place. And if he doesn't have the courage to look for help or even find a real professional, he will commit suicide. And then that's pretty much what's been happening lately. To give an example, the Australian football player a few months ago, he committed suicide. He was 37 years of age. He had a wife, he had 2 kids, probably had cars. He had basically a life telling him that he was loved and he was a successful man, and he committed suicide. I'm pretty sure that he hit some space here, and he was ashamed himself to look for help. He wouldn't. That's the main thing. He doesn't want to be a man of words. He would rather be seen as a man of actions. A man of action shows courage, and then that's why he went here. Pretty much this video is all about a sadness area here, which is the midlife crisis. Not many people knows that there is a third path. Most of the people want to go back here and become successful again and keep doing this journey. I have been doing this journey for the last 7 years of my life, including the true self. And if you are here, don't keep to yourself. Don't isolate yourself. Talk, connect. Next video, I'll be talking about the true self. See you then. Thank you.